Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope all of you had a wonderful weekend this weekend. I had a good one. You have tuned in to the Brave Stars podcast. I'm your host. My name is Jenice LaStarr Simmons. I'm a survivor, a breaker of chains, and an advocate of domestic violence. And I'm here to talk to you about breaking chains, where I'm breaking the generational curse in my family of high blood pressure and sugar diabetes. I had a fantastic weekend. You can tune into this podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, and you can watch on YouTube. This weekend, I went to see Tony Rock. And those of you who have not heard of him, I mean, he's in movies, he does stand-up comedy. This is Chris Rock's brother. He's funny, he's hilarious. He was in Connecticut, and I got to talk with him a bit. He knew, he knew my friend. My friend knew him. And it was a great weekend. It was a great weekend. So I want to start out today giving you your affirmation of meditation. But if you're new here, click subscribe, download the episode, save it, share it, like it, and come back, join us, okay? We talk about high blood pressure, diabetes, about lowering and getting yourself healthy so that you don't have to be a victim of these things. You don't have to continue to take medications unless you want to, but it's to get you off of medication and get you healthy, break the chain in your family for high blood pressure and sugar diabetes. Okay, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure and considered a borderline diabetic. My medication has been lowered from to 10 milligrams of the lisinopril, and we're trying to see how that works for me now, But let's start with your affirmation of meditation for the day, shall we? Okay. So it says, I am open to new ways to improve, my health, and it is my divine right to trust my instincts. I am open to new ways to improve my health. It is my divine right to trust my instincts. I am open to new ways to improve my health. It is my divine right to trust my instincts. Say it. I am open to new ways to improve my health. It is my divine right to trust my instincts. I am open to new ways to improve my health. It is my divine right to trust my instincts. Believe it. I am open to new ways to improve my health. It is my divine right to trust my instincts. I am open to new ways to improve my health. It is my divine right to trust my instincts. Be it. It is my divine right to trust my instincts. I am open to new ways to improve my health. It is my divine right to trust my instincts. I want you to repeat your affirmation throughout the day and throughout the week. You repeat it today continuously as you feel you need to make yourself believe that you are worthy of losing weight, of improving your health, and trusting your instincts, okay? And first thing you were supposed to do this morning is drink water. I want you to drink half of your body weight in water on the daily basis, okay? You try to ration that out throughout your day. If you weigh 100 pounds, which probably none of us weigh 100 pounds, but whatever your body weight is, you're going to drink half of your body weight in fluid ounces of water, okay? And I want you to start the morning drinking at least 8 ounces of water. If you can do 16 ounces, that's wonderful. You start your day, I usually do 8 ounces. I take my medication, my lisinopril. I take that with 8 ounces of water. I carry that water bottle around for maybe another 5 minutes, and then I guzzle down the other 8 ounces of water. I start with a 16-ounce bottle. Empty. And then ration out how many more bottles you should need. If you have bigger bottles, it's easier to try to complete that one bottle and then get to your next bottle. So I drank 2 16 ounces and I drank 2 33.8 ounce bottles of smart water. I use the smart waters, but I keep those downstairs, so in the basement. So I have those right near me, ready to grab. Boom. I knock it out. I try to get my water completed by 6 p.m. And no, I don't really end up in bed at 8, but at least I know I'm going to have a restful sleep because I'm not going to keep running throughout the night to have to go to the bathroom. And I do get to add in beverages. So today I'm going to have me some tea this morning. I want some tea. I had a wonderful weekend, people. My weekend was just so full of laughter, full of family. I got to see my niece. It was her birthday celebration. We went to the Crab House in Manhattan on 55th Street. I got to see my sister-in-law, Candy, and my niecey, her little daughter, Imani. I got to see my nephew, my niece's son. It was a lot of people. It was a lot of us there at the table. It was the Crab House, like buffet. Oh my God. I had a good time. I had my friend with me, Kenneth Hampton. You guys probably heard of him. He makes the music for War Room. He composes the music to that. And great times. We had a good time. I really had a good time. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed him. But I normally don't give no names. Shout out to Ken for helping me have a wonderful weekend. And good vibes, good people, good times, So, I love everybody. I love you all. I love you all. And we're going to keep on spreading the love. But yes, you listen to the Brave Stars podcast. And I wanted to talk to you guys about another affirmation that was brought to my attention that really, really resonated with my spirit. This affirmation is not mine. This affirmation belongs to Patrice Washington. And I know I wrote it down. So I want to repeat it for you guys. Yeah, it really, really resonated with me. Okay, it says, affirm with me. This is what she says, affirm with me. I live an authentic life on purpose. I am no longer accepting a life on autopilot. I understand that being on autopilot and not questioning where, what, why, and how I do what I do has lulled me into a routine of complacency that no longer serves me. I get intentional about allowing myself to be stretched. I delight in discomfort because I recognize it as an invitation to take radical action. I give myself permission to question what no longer serves me and put myself in spaces that can support my next dimension. I know I'm living authentically when I make decisions that feel good for me and to me, without the need to explain it to a soul outside of me. I live an authentic life on purpose. That's from Patrice Washington. That was powerful to me, and it resonated with me so well. And I've been saying it periodically, but I wanted to share it with you guys today. So, I mean, if you need to say it yourself, just rewind and write it down and take note, honey. Live an authentic life on purpose. Don't allow anybody outside of you to tell you how your life should be going or what you should be doing in your life and dictating. It's not going to make you happy. It's all about being happy. God wanted us to be happy in this lifetime, you know, in the land of the living. So I just love you guys. It's Motivational Monday. And I want to motivate you to enjoy your life, love yourself, be your best self. And the only way to do that is to live a life authentically, you know, authentically to yourself, not to someone else and their measures. And, you know, it's not a competition. Our life is not a competition. When you can focus and zoom in on your own life and not worry about what the next person is doing, looking over your shoulder to see how far they got and how good they're doing and where they're at, that's not your concern, Bobo. Do what works and serves you best. Stay in your lane. Compete with yourself. Do not worry about what Tom, Dick, and Jane are doing. That's not going to make you happy because we are not built to compete with someone else's health journey, lifestyle, you know, relationship, anything. It's all about you and who you are with. If you're single, it's all about you. If you're in a relationship, it's about you and your boo. It's not about what Tom, Dick, and Harry are doing. It's not. You have to focus on you and be happy within yourself. Okay? Enough of that. Let's get back to today's Motivational Monday. Alrighty. So, I have so much I want to share with y'all. Like my weekend was so, what? Anyway, I hope you had a wonderful weekend as well. I don't want to make anybody feel bad who didn't have a great weekend and maybe stayed in. Maybe that's what you needed this weekend, to stay in, to relax, to rest. It's all good. I have those weekends also. I just want you guys to love the skin you're in, love your life, love yourself, you know, get to know where you are and be comfortable in the space that you are in now. You understand? You know, once you can be content in what it is you're doing and have going on in your life, if you want to make changes, by all means, start making those changes. You can make big changes. You can make step-by-step changes. All of that is up to you. But don't sit there hating your life and being upset with someone else because they're living their life. We were not meant to live other people's lives. We were not meant to compete with other people. But I want this to be a happy Monday, a beautiful motivational day. So if I can motivate you to enjoy your life and be content with when you have a lot, a little, barely enough, you know, once you become appreciative to what it is you have and you focus on the good in your day, you can get more good in. But if you're focusing on the negative, you're going to get more negative. We don't need the negative. This is a no negative zone, a no shaming zone, a no competing zone. Okay? All right, guys. I love y'all. So, I was talking to my friend, and he was saying there's 3 types of people in this world. There's 3 types of people. There's some that get it, there's some that will get it, and there's some that'll never get it. And it's not up to you to determine which one is which. They may not even know who they are, but it's not your job to get them to get it. You understand? So I'm talking to you guys. I'm loving on you guys, and it's up to you to accept the love. Give it back. You know, download, subscribe, share, save, like me. Anyway, I don't want this to be a bummed out session today. I do want to let you guys know that you should be drinking half of your body weight in water. You should be eating your vegetables. The vegetables that we've named, green vegetables, are peas, string beans, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, squash, the summer squash, artichokes, right? Artichoke hearts, that's what it says. But summer squash, artichokes. And summer squash come in 2 colors. It comes in yellow and in green. But we're talking about green vegetables. You can mix them up. I've done it. And you can eat those cooked or however you want to make it. You figure out a recipe, honey. That's not my deal. I'm not giving you recipes. Leafy vegetables. The green leafy vegetables are lettuce, romaine lettuce, cabbage, there's collard greens, there's kale, there's mustard greens, there's turnip greens, and that's all I have for you. I didn't get any other information from anybody about more green vegetables. So that's all I have for you. If you know some and you want to share them, by all means, email me with the information. My name, is Jenice LaStarr Simmons. My email address is Jenice LS Brave. That's JENICE LS Brave, BRAVE, at gmail.com. Jenice LS Brave at gmail.com. Okay, now we got that over with. I just want you guys to know that I am enjoying my Monday. I am enjoying my Monday. It's the first day of the week, you guys. You got to start the week out right. Start the week out happy, and you will have a happy, smooth week. You start the week out groaning and moaning because it's the first day of the week. What's your week going to be like? You might not get happy until Wednesday, if you have any happiness in you to get. But come on, let's do this thing. Let's be authentic to ourselves. Let's be loving to ourselves. Let's be happy within ourselves. Bring out that inner joy. If you've got God in your life, you definitely got joy in your life. Okay, just have that hunger for him. But I'm not pushing anything on anybody except getting healthy. That's what I want to push on you. You know, I want you guys to get healthy, but you have to want it more than I want it for you. You understand? So, anywho, we are having, we're having such a great time with getting people healthy. I had a flashback this weekend of what I've been through with my family losses. You know, my younger brother had high blood pressure and sugar diabetes, and he had a stroke, which he couldn't come back from. You know, he ended up passing 2 years ago, and he was younger than me, so, you know, that kind of shook me up, because we both suffered from the high blood pressure, and that's the one they say is the silent killer. So it shook me up to the point where I was already trying to get some kind of routine in on how to eat, which I wanted to share with him, but I wasn't doing it diligently, you know. I was doing it as I came across something, and I'll let him know about it. I'm not going to say I take any blame in what happened, but I do beat myself up over the fact that I wasn't trying or taking it serious enough to speak with him and see where he was health-wise and food-wise and stuff, you know, because I did share with him that I hadn't been taking my meds. You know, he said, I ain't been taking them meds. And had I've known that blood pressure was the silent, you know, having high blood pressure was the silent killer, I didn't know that much at the time. All I knew was I didn't want to take their medication. So when he talked to me about them wanting him to take medication for high blood pressure and diabetes, because he said he had diabetes also, I was like, I'm not taking that man-made medications and blah, 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 you know, and all of that. And that was not where I should have spoke to him at. I should have heard what he was saying, and I should have allowed him as a different individual, because I don't know where he was at in his health journey. You know, I should have allowed to listen to him and allowed him to know that take your meds, eat right, you know, do this and that. I wasn't doing everything 100%, you know, as far as trying to get healthy and drinking half my body weight in water. I was not doing that, but I was trying to exercise every here and there. I knew I got active. I knew I would eat certain, you know, I would choose certain foods over other foods. We cannot give people health advice if we're not doing what we're supposed to do, and if you don't know where they are health-wise. You know, don't tell somebody, don't take this, don't take that. That's not up to you. That's up to them. That's between them and their doctor. You can only say what you do, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm saying what I do, and I would like you guys to try and get in and fit in with drinking your water, eating healthy, adding fruit inside of your diet. You have to have fruit also. You want to get rid of those bad foods that you know you shouldn't be eating and you binge on, like the cookies and the cakes and, you know, all of that extra processed sugar is no good for anybody. And if you're over the age of 40 to 45 and you're eating a lot of sugar, that starts coating your brain and causes early dementia. So you need to watch what you're taking in. You know, your body is going to slow down with producing insulin. It does that. Over a certain age, it just does that. And some of us have it in our family where people already have sugar diabetes. So if you have that in your family, beware, honey, you know, pay attention to what it is you're eating. Lower those carbohydrates. I want to say carbs, but carbohydrates. Lower them, because they break down into sugars. That's more sugar for your body to fight and try to produce insulin so that you can process it. If you don't process enough insulin, you're going to end up having to take insulin. And still the excess goes on the brain and causes early dementia. And to live your best life, if you want to live your best life, then you have to stop with the processed foods, stop with the carbohydrates, stop with the sugars, the excess sugars, that donut with the extra sugar cream, whatever, all over it. You know what I mean? You can treat yourself every once in a blue, maybe once a week, but these are not breakfast snacks, you know? Pop-Tarts for breakfast and stuff like that, that's not what you want to do, because it's not healthy for you. That's all I'm saying. It's not healthy for you. So get your fruit in. You want some sugar? Fruit has sugar in it. Watermelon has sugar in it. You don't want to OD on the watermelon either, because that is a really sugary, watery. It's watery also. It does have water to it, but it's sugary. It's sweet. So, you know, have melons, have cantaloupe, orange juice, oranges, and orange juice. Orange juice has vitamin C, and that's really good for you. It helps with your immune system. So I love my healthy things. I'm telling you, I buy carrot juice, not the sweetest. Sometimes I make my carrot juice. If I have enough carrots left over from something that I was making, I will make me. I have a juicer in there. I like gadgets anyway. I love my kitchen gadgets. I have the NutriBullet. I have a regular blender and a mixer. And I got gadgets, you know. So I will make me a morning beverage. I will make me some carrot juice, make me some ginger juice. I saw something that my little sister was making. It was pineapples and ginger, and she put it in the blender, and then she had to use the cheesecloth to squeeze it out. See, that's the thing. That's why I like my juicer, because it separates it for me. It puts the juice in one area and the pulp in a whole nother area. I don't have to do that little squeezy thing, even though I see a lot of people doing that and they say it's cheaper. Well, I already have the gadget, so I could do it with my gadget. And I would just probably, when I do my ginger and add it to something, I usually peel it. You know, they put the whole thing, they just cut it up and put it in there. I usually peel my ginger so that I don't have none of that, you know, blocking my blades inside of my juicer. But you do you, you know, boo, you do you, boo. But anyway, it's Motivational Monday. I hope y'all had a good weekend. I know y'all was looking forward to seeing me, because I was looking forward to talking to y'all. I look forward to Motivational Mondays. Again, I want y'all to look forward to Motivational Mondays. I have my people telling me how good they're doing with the steps. They are getting in good. Well, they're getting over 5,000 steps every day. That is what I want to hear, because I want you guys to be active. And the minimum amount of steps you should be taking per day, regardless to your weight, is about 5,000 steps. If you can improve that, say you don't get up to 5,000 steps today. Tomorrow, challenge yourself to do more steps than you did the day before. That's all. But you want to aim at 5,000 steps. If you can get to your 5,000 steps half day, then you don't have to worry about walking and trying to get more in. But, you know, you do them throughout the day. Do them throughout the day. You have time to get it in there, get it up in there. So if you could get past 5,000 steps, like I got one guy, he's a rock star. He's my rock star. He can walk. He's been doing, oh my God, he's been doing a great amount of steps. But he's averaged now, he said he's averaged 6,000 per day. Well, that was last week anyway. He's made an average of 6,000 per day, but he did 12,000 one time and 11,000 in a day. Just, you know, he's doing his thing, honey. I want all of you to do your thing, whatever it takes, whatever it is. Get that thing, hold on to that thing, be proud of that thing, and share that thing. I want you to be able to reach me, you know, email me. Hey, Jenice, I did this. Hey, Jenice, I'm doing that. You know, it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I just love you guys, and I'm hoping that all of you are on point with your water now. If you're not and you're just starting, that's okay, because I had some newbies last week. I had some newbies the week before that too. You new people, I love you guys, and I love that some of y'all are not shy and are reaching out and telling me, well, I'm almost there. Well, one of them said they got it. I got it. I got all of my water intake in for the day. Try to keep it up. But what you want to know is try to stop that water intake at least 2 hours before you go to bed. And I say that so that you can have a restful night and you don't keep jumping up to go to the bathroom throughout your sleep. You want to be able to sleep through the night. The earlier you start with your water, which should be first thing in the morning, at least 8 ounces, before your coffee, before your tea, before your cigarette, if you're a smoker, you know, before whatever it is you do in the morning, drink that water first. Try to keep a little water bottle beside your bed. I got my, this I will be finishing. Sometimes I do every half an hour. Sometimes it takes me a little longer. It depends if I grab the beverage. Since I already finished my 16 ounces, I'm going to grab me some tea. So this might take a minute to get done, but that's okay because I know what my cutoff is. And if I got to guzzle it down and get it done with, I can do that too. So I want you guys to have a Motivational Monday. Be sure to tune in to next week's podcast. Next week, I'm going to have some more information for you because I have a friend who wants me to join her and speak with her today. And I'll have some information on that for you guys so you can watch and tune in to her as well. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I'm glad you're sitting here watching the Brave Stars podcast. I'm your host, Jenice LaStarr Simmons. And you can catch me on iTunes, Spotify, and Amazon Music. And you can watch in on YouTube. And I can't wait to see you guys next week for Motivational Monday. Subscribe, download, share, save, and like. Have a beautifully blessed Monday, everybody. I so love talking to you. Love you guys. Later, Gator.